Hello everyone, I'm MVL, and in this video we're going to look at 5 multi-game collections, and we're going to start off with Midway Arcade Treasures. I have Volume 1 on the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, as well as Volume 2 and 3 on the original Xbox as well. I also have Extended Play on the PlayStation Portable. Midway Arcade Treasures 1 has 24 games, including 720, Blaster, Bubbles, Defender, Defender 2, Gauntlet, Joust, Joust 2, Survival of the Fittest, Clax, Marble Madness, Paperboy, Rampage, Rampart, Road Blasters, Robotron 2084, Root Beer Tapper, Satan's Hollow, Sinistar, Smash TV, Splat, Spy Hunter, Super Sprint, Tubin, and Vindicators. Midway Arcade Treasures 2 has 20 games, including All Points Bulletin, Arch Rivals, Championship Sprint, Cyber War 2072, Gauntlet 2, Hard Drive-In, Cosmic Cruiser, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Narc, Pit Fighter, Primal Rage, Rampage World Tour, Spy Hunter 2, Timber, Total Carnage, Wacko, Wizard of War, Xenophobe, and Zybots. Midway Arcade Treasures 3 has 8 games, including Badlands, Hydro Thunder, Off-Road Thunder, Race Driving San Francisco Rush 2049, San Francisco Rush the Rock Alcatraz Edition, Speed Tunnel Underground Network Runner, and Super Off-Road. And Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play on the PSP has 21 games, including 720, Arch Rivals, Championship Sprint, Cyber War 2072, Defender, Gauntlet, Joust, Clax, Marble Madness, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Paperboy, Rampage, Rampart, Sinistar, Spy Hunter, Tubing, Wizard of War, Xenophobe, and Zybots. The first 2 home console collections feature a ton of games and variety, and the third home console collection focuses on racing games. I like how the PlayStation Portable release has some good games on it as well. Any of these are a great choice for a fun selection of Midway classics. That's Midway Arcade Treasures. Next up we have Rare Replay on the Xbox One. Rare Replay has 30 games, including Attic Attack, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Tooie, Battletoads, Battletoads Arcade, Blast Corps, Cobra Triangle, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Diggity Rock, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Gunfight, Jet Force Gemini, Jetpack, Jetpack Refueled, Cameo, Killer Instinct Gold, Night Law, Lunar Jetman, Perfect Dark, Perfect Dark Zero, RC Pro-Am, RC Pro-Am 2, Saberwolf, Slalom, Snake Rattle and Roll, Solar Jetman, Underworld, Viva Pinata, and Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. This has so many great Rare games included, from Rare's arcade beginnings to many of its iconic 3D N64 titles, licensing allowing, and even beyond to more modern Xbox titles. There are some notable omissions due to licensing at the time, such as the Donkey Kong games belonging to Nintendo and GoldenEye being with Activision. Despite that, the game selection is still wonderful. There's also nice presentation and extra features included, and overall I think this is a must-have package for fans of Rare. This is a fantastic value purchase, and as an exclusive I'd say this is a big reason to have an Xbox One in of itself. That's Rare Replay. Next up we have the SNK Anniversary Collection on the Switch. This collection has 25 games, initially including Alpha Mission, Athena, Crystallis, Guerrilla War, Akari Warriors, Akari 3 The Rescue, Iron Tank, Prehistoric Isle, Prisoners of War, Psycho Soldier, Street Smart, Tank, Vanguard, and Victory Road. And also available as a free download are Beat Busters, Bermuda Triangle, Chopper 1, Fantasy, Munch Mobile, Ozma Wars, Paddlemania, Sasuke vs. Commander, Search and Rescue, Time Soldiers, and World Wars. Overall, there are an impressive number of arcade and console games from SNK included in this release. I got this collection when it came out, and the free extra games were a nice inclusion when they were available later on. Although sometime after the initial Switch release, a PlayStation 4 version was later brought out. The PS4 version includes all of the later extra added games on the disc as well. So depending on if the portability of the Switch version is important to you, if you did want a complete package physically without any downloads, right now I'd actually advise getting the PS4 version. Either way, this is a solid collection of SNK classics. It's a great value purchase and a fun time to be had for sure. That's the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. Next up we have Sega collections. I have the Sega Mega Drive Collection on the PSP, the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection on the PlayStation 3, and the Sega Mega Drive Classics Collection on the PlayStation 4. The Sega Mega Drive Collection on PSP, also known as the Sega Genesis Collection overseas, has around 28 games depending on your version and unlockables. It includes Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle, Altered Beast, Bonanza Bros, Columns, Comic Zone, Decap Attack, Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Tides of Time, Echo Jr., Flicky, Gain Ground, Golden Axe, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Kid Charmeleon, Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom, Phantasy Star 4 The End of the Millennium, Rise Star, Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Vectorman, Vectorman 2 and Virtua Fighter 2. Non-PAL versions also include Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. On the PSP version, you can unlock the following arcade games: Astro Blaster, Congo Bongo, Eliminator, Space Fury, and Super Zaxxon. And if you had the PS2 version, you can unlock the following arcade games instead: Altered Beast, Future Spy, TAC-SCAN, Zaxxon, and Zektor. The Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection on PS3, also known as Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection overseas, has around 48 games, counting unlockables. It includes Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Bonanza Bros, Columns, Comic Zone, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dynamite Headdy, Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Tides of Time, E-SWAT, City Under Siege, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Golden Axe, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Kid Charmeleon, Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom, Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, Rise Star, Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness, Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic Spinball, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, Super Thunderblade, Vectorman, and Vectorman 2. You can also unlock the following arcade games: Alien Syndrome, Altered Beast, Congo Bongo, Fantasy Zone, Shinobi, Space Harrier, and Zaxxon. And you can also unlock the Master System games Golden Axe Warrior and Phantasy Star. Sega Mega Drive Classics on the PS4 boasts over 50 games. It includes Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Bros, Columns, Columns 3, Revenge of Columns, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dynamite Headdy, E-SWAT, City Under Siege, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Gunstar Heroes, Kid Charmeleon, Landstalker, Light Crusader, Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom, Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, Rise Star, Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness, Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, Space Harrier 2, Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, The Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkotron, Vectorman, Vectorman 2, Virtua Fighter 2, Wonder Boy in Monster World, and Wonder Boy 3, Monster Lair. I'd also like to give an honourable mention to the Sega Mega Drive Mini 1 and the Mega Drive Mini 2, which are great plug-and-play systems, and another fantastic and very affordable way to get your hands on a ton of Sega classics. And finally we have Taito Legends. I have Taito Legends on the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, and I also have Taito Legends 2 on the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, as well as Taito Legends Power Up on the PlayStation Portable. Taito Legends 1 has 29 games, including Battle Shark, Bubble Bobble, Colony 7, Continental Circus, Elevator Action, Exorcist, Gladiator, Great Swordsman, Jungle Hunt, Operation Thunderbolt, Operation Wolf, Phoenix, Plotting, Plump Pop, Rainbow Islands, Rastan, Return of the Invaders, Space Gun, Space Invaders, Space Invaders Part 2, Super Quicks, The Electric Yo-Yo, The New Zealand Story, The Ninja Kids, Thunder Fox, Tokyo, Tubit, Volfied, and Zookeeper. Taito Legends 2 has 39 games, including Alpine Ski, Arabian Magic, Bronze Adventure, Camel Tree, Kraken Pop, Cleopatra Fortune, Crazy Balloon, Darius Gaiden, Dungeon Magic, Don Doko Don, Elevator Action Returns, Football Champ, Frontline, Gekiraidan, Grid Seeker, Project Stormhammer, Growl, Gun Frontier, Insector X, Kiki Kai Kai, Curry Kington, Liquid Kids, Lunar Rescue, Metal Black, Nastar Warrior, Punchy Karat, Puzzle Bobble 2, Quicks, Rymas, Space Invaders 95, Space Invaders DX, Super Space Invaders 91, The Fairland Story, The Legend of Kage, Violence Fight, and Wild Western. Due to porting difficulties at the time on the different hardware, the PS2 version includes Balloon Bomber, G Darius, Raystorm, and Savalian, whereas the Xbox version includes Bubble Symphony, Kadash, Pop and Pop, and Rayforce instead. Taito Legends Power Up on the PSP has 21 games, including Alpine Ski, Balloon Bomber, Camel Tree, Kraken Pop, Crazy Balloon, Elevator Action, Kiki Kai Kai, Curry Kington, Lunar Rescue, Phoenix, Quicks, Rymas, Rastan Saga, Return of the Invaders, Space Chaser, Space Dungeon, Space Invaders, Space Invaders Part 2, The Fairland Story, The Legend of Kage, and The New Zealand Story. This release also boasts additional deluxe versions of Balloon Bomber, Camel Tree, Crazy Balloon, and The Legend of Kage. These versions of these games feature upgraded graphics and extended gameplay. These are all great collections with legendary games included, and I think any of them would be a superb acquisition for an instant collection of fantastic games. That's Taito Legends. And there you have it. That's my top 5 multi-game collections. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like or a comment to let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. And if you'd like to, you can also support me through Patreon or YouTube channel membership. Thank you for watching. I've been MVL, and I will catch you next time.